Hello, thank you for tuning in to the Diaspora panel. And my name is Dejalaya. I am based in Ireland. I have with me in the house, I have Mr. Ademola Adisa, who is based in the United Kingdom. Mr. Adisa, you are welcome to today's meeting.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I have Mr. Ola Lawal, who is based in Calgary, Canada. Mr. Lawal, you are welcome.
Thank you for having me, and good
And
day
my
to our
very
viewers.
good friend, Mr. Olaiton Adedigba, who is based in America. You are welcome to today's meeting.
Yes, my pleasure to be here this afternoon.
We want to say, first of all, thank you to all our viewers, all our subscribers. We want to welcome you to the Diaspora family. And please, we want to see your comments. We want to see you share to share with your friends. And if you're one of our viewers and you have not yet subscribed, please click that button. It's free of charge so that anytime we do a new video, you'll be one of the first people to know about it. So political events in the last few weeks has triggered a massive movement of Southeastern politicians from the PDP to the APC. Right now, 3 of the Southeast 5 states are now in the APC column, while the other 2 governors are tilting towards a support for President Bola Tinubu in 2027. In fact, the governor of Anambra State, Soludo, has openly declared that ABGA, which is his party, will not have a presidential candidate, and that he is going to support his very bosom friend, Bola Tinubu. And then the other Labour governor, I don't remember his name. I think his name is Mba.
Mba, yes.
Mba, yeah. So he too is considering possibly moving to the APC if Obi doesn't get a ticket.
Oh, that would be Alex Otti.
Oh, sorry, Alex Otti.
Yeah, Alex Otti.
Thank Alex Otti, yeah. So now
it's the only Labour Party.
the only Labour governor, yeah. So now, if you look now, it looks like the entire South has unified. The South has unified, to support one candidate. For the first time in Nigeria history, we have the Southwest, the South-South, and the Southeast unifying together behind one candidate, which is President Bola Tinubu. And I'm going to start with you, Lighton. I'm going to be starting with you. Are we looking at a full United Southern Bloc vote for APC in 2027? Is that going to happen?
I said it sometimes ago that the vision of a leader will warrant either a negative or positively towards him. The events in Nigeria right now, a lot of people, we've seen leaders in Nigeria they don't do this. This is heroic, I must say. What Tinubu is doing is novel. Nobody has been doing it, right? Like bringing all the investors down to Nigeria, like resuscitating the steel rolling mill, like making sure coastal road, like making sure a lot of roads are tar. These are the infrastructural developments. Yeah, and that is why people are now saying, okay, we need to vote for this guy. He has a vision, and he's leading with vision, and no society can move beyond the reasoning of their leaders. Gradually, the course is clear now that, okay, this guy, he knows what he's doing, right? And the economy that was in shambles in the last 2 years is now picking up gradually. The dollar, like I read in one of the dailies that this guy said, the tax guy, he said by December, Naira might be a change for $800 to $800 to $1. Then everybody, all of us will go back to Nigeria. That is the meaning. So now, the South, they are going to vote en masse for Bola Tinubu. The North Center is certain. So the Northwest with the pardon of the Lawan Farouk, right? And Ganduje. I don't think we need Kwakwa and so again. We need the vote of Kwakwa and so. So the Kano North, Kano South, I mean, and the missions too. I heard the one lady singing, and all the students they are following APC. No, I had so he's sanitizing people with the achievement of Tinubu in Kano State, in Kaduna State, in Katsina State. So everybody they are working towards the emergence of Bola Tinubu come 2027. So no doubt, right? The course is clearer now than before. Thank you very much.
All right, okay. So, Shupo, if you have the Old South uniting behind Tinubu, and it look as if also he has captured the North Central. So there about there, you are looking about 23 states. It needs only about 24 states. So it's possibly going to get one or two states in the Northeast, where his vice president comes from. And possibly it's going to get it. So does he need Tambuwal now because I was told that it's been, they are trying to pursue Tambuwal to join APC. At the moment, as it things are now, does APC need Tambuwal? And do they need the Kwankwaso? Sorry, Kwankwaso. Kano.
Yeah. So I've always said that Kwankwaso, with all due respect, is a politician that doesn't seem to understand his political weight. He sees himself as a heavyweight, and he actually has never punched above a reasonably decent line, to kind of put it that way. His only influence is in Kano. Outside of Kano, there's nothing more. He does not have a broad appeal, even across the north. So if you look at the dynamics of what is happening now, with the APC governor in Kaduna, with what is happening with the chief of defense staff coming from Southern Kaduna, and a lot of the things that has been happening, with all of what is happening in the North Central, we've seen the new APC chairman coming from Plateau, NMPC chairman from Kwara, the new INEC chairman from Kogi. He is giving the middle belt, which the Northerners would like to call North Central, when it suits them. He is giving them a lot more relevance. So I see the South uniting a lot more together, both the Southwest, Southeast, and South-South, with the middle belt, to give the APC the much needed votes. With 25%, I believe he will score very broadly across the Northwest and the Northeast. Now, we can't look at 2027 without looking much further into the political calculation, because the next question then is, okay, if Tinubu wins 2027, what happens? Because what actually, the way these conversations and these transactions happen is 2031 and 2030 and subsequent years is kind of traded for 2027. So what you see is candidates that are kind of lining up for 2031 are going to be offering their own support in 2027 in lieu of getting the same in 2031. If you look at the history of Nigeria, we've had more leaders from the Northwest than in any other region of the Federation. And I think the question a lot of people are asking now is, even Northerners are asking, how has that benefited us? We are still ravaged by poverty. There's massive insecurity. We still have the lowest levels of literacy across the country. So how has this benefited the North compared to other regions of the country? And I think the thinking, even in most places in the North now, is that let us do something different from what we've always done, which is just to support the Northern candidate. Let us listen, let us watch what the current administration is doing, and let us judge them by their results, not by what we are told, after the Friday prayers at the local mosque.
Thank you very much. So, Demola, something is shifting on the Nigeria's political firmament. No way that the Southeast and the Southwest has ever voted together. What they did not normally do before is that they will vote en bloc and then just capture one section of the South. In terms of Buhari was able to get votes from the Southwest to win. Jonathan. Shagari, when he won in 1979, was able to get the whole of the North and then the South. Now, if Tinubu has magically, with his magic wand, has now united the entire South as one block, that needs only to stretch out and take one block in the North, possibly the North Central, as this broke the backbone of the Northwest now.
Yeah, thank you, Deji. I believe there is a revolution going on in the South for a change. A change that says, before you look outside, look inward first. Are we able to exploit and utilize the opportunity we have in the South for any Southern candidate? And the lesson of 2023 has actually opened the eyes of the South and Southeast, that if anybody will be president in South and Southeast, it's better to first extend their hand of fellowship to the Southwest. Solidify that vote, then before you go to any northern regions or sub-regions. Obi has a lot of votes in the Southwest than he had in the North. Most of his votes that he has is from South, Southeast, and West. So it's shown that opportunity are there if the whole South is able to vote in unison. So, but what I'm seeing with President Bola Tinubu is not trying to sectionize or castigate one region, one side to the other. He's trying to solidify his base. He looked at the last election in 2023. Where is my strength? Where is my weakness? Where did I lose votes? Where did I fail to get votes? So, certainly, President Tinubu doesn't have much vote in the South and Southeast in 2027 and in 2023 election. So, it is very much expected of him to try to build a base in that area so that he can gather more votes, while at the same time holding onto the Northwest and Northeast, one area that is also like it doesn't have much vote, also in the North Central. So his tactic now is to also get vote from the North Central where he doesn't have much vote. So, and that is why he's spreading federal resources and visibility and appointment to reflect this. Certainly, Northwest have been marginalized with political appointment for so long a time.
North Central, you mean?
North Central, yeah. North Central have been marginalized for so long a time for political appointments. So it's only been fair for him to dangle that carrot in that area and see if he can win him a few more votes that he was unable to have before.
Okay, Demola, thank you so much. Lighton, this is your own last question. Okay. My fear in all this is that, yes, President Bola Tinubu is doing the right thing, is uniting the South together, and all that. What could happen if in 2027 election, the entire South votes for Bola Tinubu, plus the Middle Belt, Bola Tinubu, plus the Northeast, and then the entire Northwest voted against?
No.
And now, if you have that kind of scenario,
Mhm.
do you think that could break Nigeria into pieces?
Yeah, one is that hypothesis is not tenable. Northwest, where we have Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, they will vote en masse for Tinubu. Ask me the reason why. Because of the Ganduje factor in Kano in Northwest, Kaduna State governor, right? They brought everybody from nooks and crannies of Kaduna to the stadium on Thursday. Everybody they are declaring the Labour
I
Party.
think you've forgotten that Atiku is from the North,
Atiku is from
and
the north.
they will support their own.
No, a lot of them will not support that this time around. I mean, Tinubu will have at least 50% from northwest,
Okay,
from
I'm not
northeast.
saying that Tinubu will not have 25%. I'm saying that he will not win outright. So they will vote maybe for Atiku Abubakar. Tinubu may have about 25, 26, 25, 26. But what will mean then is that the entire Northwest has voted for Atiku. And they are the only section. Possibly, Tinubu also will lose Kando to NNPP. He will have about 25%. But when you look at the map, you will see that the APC did not win any state in the Northwest. If you have that kind of scenario,
If the scenario we are talking about is if a block, the southwest, southeast, they vote mass for Tinubu, the the north central, they vote for Tinubu. Right? We only need either north southeast, or either northeast or north central. So I mean, he will win outrightly. Once he has everybody, the block votes from the south, right? He only needs only one either north, one of the three states. I mean, three entities in the north to vote for him to make
okay,
sure
okay.
that he wins the election.
Yeah,
Hmm?
you didn't get my question. My
Okay,
question is not whether Tinubu will win or he will not win.
okay.
Of course, Tinubu will win.
The northwest. Okay,
He will win the vote.
okay.
He will win the presidential vote. But what I'm saying is that if you have a section, a region that actually voted against him and block, do you think that will not create some kind of permanent division, permanent enmity between that region and especially the South?
Of course, it will. But mind you, once he has the block vote from the south, what he needs is only one section of the out of the three to vote for him. But it will cause enmity between the south and the west, like Atiku and the G5 did. So that is a certain. No
Right.
doubt about it. That will be yes. It will. They will not. There will be a betrayal of trust. Then, in
Okay.
spite of all what they did in the north, that this not they didn't vote for him. Then it will cause enmity, no doubt.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me go to Demola before I come to Chukwu last. Okay. I can see Demola shaking his head. Demola, if you have that kind of scenario, say when you have a look at the map, you see blue in the whole of the southwest, south, southeast, the north central, everything blue. Then you have the whole of the northwest completely green, and possibly in the northeast, half green, half blue. Of course, Tinubu will win the election because he will have at least 25% in all the state of the federation, I think. But when you look at the map and you are seeing a dichotomy, you are seeing that half, like the entire northwest, for example, there is all green. Would that not have pit them against the south and say, okay, so we are in different zones now. We are in different camps. What kind of effect do you think that will have in future elections?
Okay. Just as Mr. Didigba said, that scenario is not tenable. And I tell you why. One of the reasons why that scenario will not tenable because there will be no any politician from the north that will risk his political future and opportunity in 2031 by breaking, by working against Tinubu in
Interesting.
2027.
They all want to chop.
Because that's a region or anybody that come from any of that northern region or party will be committing political suicide before 2031. Now, the strongest joker that Tinubu has ever before, even in 2022-23, is the Northwest. He's still holding it firmly. He doesn't break that allegiance. His contribution towards Buhari's funeral and the respect that he gave to Buhari and is solidifying him in the Northwest. All political groups in the north, especially in the Northwest, have already declared that they only have one candidate in 2027, and it's Bola Tinubu.
Okay.
Then, two, the revolutionary programs and policies that Tinubu is doing now have energized the northern youths and progressive element in the north, and it's opened their eyes and removed the clouds that of a ethnic or religious bigotry out of their interest for 2027. They are thinking of interest of the north, not of the northern elite. We need to separate it. The north now are moving away from the northern elites.
Okay.
We are having a different set of political playground in the north. So I don't believe in 2027 the north will vote, any of the region in the north will vote against Tinubu.
Okay.
Even in the northeast, Atiku is now, look, you can see the by-election that took place the last time. Atiku have no influence, even in northeast.
Okay. Thank you, Demola. Super. And this is the last question. The question I want to ask you is completely different. So now, Ndigo has now migrated into APC. So Peter Obi got about most of his votes from Southeast. In fact, in all the five Southeast states, he got about 90% of all the votes. Now, it's not likely to get those votes now. So where are his votes? If he ever is able to get on a ballot, where will he get his votes from? Chipo.
Yeah, that's a very interesting question because the dynamics I think will be very different in 2027 than it was in 2023. I think he would still get a lot of votes from the Southeast. Very unlikely that he will get in the percentage that he got. I think he got probably close to about 90 or so, 90 something percent of the votes in the Southeast in 2023. With a lot of the governors now coming into the APC, I think you're going to see the APC getting a lot more votes. Hopefully, also with a lot of investments and things coming to the Southeast. There's been a lot of infrastructure development in the Southeast, and people are watching as well. We've also seen, some of the governors, for example, Governor of Anambra State, Soludo, that has openly pledged his support. So I don't believe he's going to get as many votes as he got in 2023. Now, he did get quite a significant number of votes also in the South, particularly in Rivers. I think with all of what's been happening, I'm not very positive he's going to get as many votes as he got from the South as well. But I think he will still get some votes from the Southwest. Interestingly, what I see actually happening is a repeat of what happened in the North, where he barely, scratched, the political landscape. Even at then, having his running mate, who was from the North, his running mate actually lost in his own riding during the 2023 vote. So I think the North is going to be a wipeout for Peter Obi. I think it's going to bleed votes significantly in the Southeast, likely because of all of the governors that are, coming across to the APC, and he will get a lot of votes too from Lagos. I think there is still a sizable obedient, population within Lagos that are probably going to stay with him. But I think a lot of the obedient votes also within the Southwest is going to, move massively towards the APC, especially as they are watching, the economy turning around, with food prices, coming down, and a lot of other major investments that actually is happening, mostly, within the Southwest. Deep sea ports coming on, new airports coming on. A lot of
Okay.
activities, I
Okay.
think, will take support away from the obedient movement support for Peter Obi.
Thank you very much. Thank you.